Hey, how y'all doing? Hold up, let me quickly change this. All right, thanks y'all for joining. Steven is not here to do the podcast with us today, but I will be we'll be solo today. It'll just be just me. Um, Thank you everyone who's joining here. Try and get as many people as you can to join. Thankfully, it's a early dismissal, so most people are super busy right now. So today I think mainly what we're going to talk about is Thanksgiving's obviously coming up. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a fun Thanksgiving. I plan on eating lots of food. Um, I'm actually making a lot of food. I'm making some corn bake, some mashed potatoes and gravy, doing some turkey, like a turkey breast kind of thing. Um, yeah, I'm going to be doing some fun stuff. Let's try and get some more people on here. Thank you all for rolling in. I'm gonna officially start the podcast in about a minute here. If you want to I am also watching the live stream on my phone here, so if you have any questions, throw them in the comments. I will answer them best I can. I think I will try and do a little poll on favorite Thanksgiving foods. So just be sure to stick around for that. Again, send this to people, get more people to join here. I would enjoy that. All right, we're going to start this official podcast in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to this episode of Off the Record podcast. Today it is solo. It's just me, Eli Detter. Today we're going to it's kind of a Thanksgiving preview. It's not really official, so we're just kind of doing a preview of Thanksgiving break, and things are coming up within the next couple of weeks, days, months, whatever. So obviously the variety show was on Friday. I don't know how many of you were there to see that, but I was there and I had a lot of fun. It was a great show. I was there to take pictures for the school newspaper. Got like 30 pictures. Yeah, it was really good. I thought there was a lot of good acts, a lot of good variety. Everyone seemed really passionate about their act, which obviously is what you want. And I think, I think it was, I think it was good. I had actually never been to like a talent show at school before. That was the first time I'd ever been to something like that. But I thought it went very well. Everyone sang well. Everyone performed well. I loved the senior girls dance. Thought that was really nice, really creative. Also thought the Danza Queens was also really nice. I loved all their ABBA songs. It was very impressive. So that was good. I've written 2 articles on the variety show, so you can check those out at hsjusttheflash.com. You'll see that I have a couple articles that I've written in there. But other stuff, obviously Thanksgiving coming up. I can definitely tell you that I have a lot of things to be thankful for as this kind of holiday season begins. I don't know if some of you might know, I will not be at school for the entire month of December. I will be down in North Carolina, and me and Steven we'll still be doing our podcast. Don't worry, the podcast will still be happening, but it'll be a little different. You won't see me in school for a full month. That covers kind of the recent upcoming stuff. Let's get right into Thanksgiving stuff. Thanksgiving traditions. I know that for some people it's a Thanksgiving tradition to like go get like their Christmas tree on Thanksgiving Day or something like that. We usually get our Christmas tree Thanksgiving weekend. Not always, but we do try to do it. Um, it's just a fun little thing that my family always did. Um, Another, obviously, everyone watches like football and the Thanksgiving Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I've never really cared for either of those. I'm not a big football person, and I don't really watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Again, thanks for everyone who's joining here. I know this is a little from how I've been doing this. Um, Once I figure out how to get this on my normal, um, once I figure out how to get this on the normal account, I'll do that. But for now, we're just gonna do this through the podcast and my YouTube. So yeah, I'm kind of gonna open up. You can throw it in the comments, and I'll answer them as I go. But what are your guys' like favorite, Thanksgiving foods and stuff like that? Obviously, there's the turkey, obviously turkey stuffing. Some people do corn casserole, which is kind of like cornbread with like creamed corn and kernel corn and sour cream cooked with it. I think it's one of my favorites actually. A lot of people love cranberry stuffing, cranberry sauce. I love cranberry sauce. It actually tastes pretty good. Green bean casserole is another more traditional food. It's not my favorite. I think it tastes a little weird, but to each his own. This is so different not doing this with Steven. I don't have someone to like bounce my ideas and work thoughts off of. I do this by myself. But got a little Rubik's Cube, time little 3x3 Rubik's Cube here. Thanksgiving, I don't know, some people kind of, I don't know, I love to eat a lot at Thanksgiving. I would like to eat like one big meal. Some people are like, eat it early in the afternoon. I don't see the point. I want to eat at the same normal time. I don't feel like having to eat eat earlier just because it's Thanksgiving. I'd rather be able to eat breakfast, lunch at normal time and eat dinner at normal time. But to each his own, like I said. Again, thanks for all the people joining. Try to get more people on here. I apologize for the little for the change in how we're doing things here, but I'm gonna try and fix this. I'm gonna try and get a better camera for this and figure this all out. Right now, I'm doing this out of my room, which is a little different than us doing in the studio. So yeah, just bear with us as we figure all this stuff out. Yeah, so feel free. I want to see some comments. What are your guys' favorite, Thanksgiving foods? What do you guys like to eat? Feel free to throw anything in the comments here. I'll try and answer them as I go. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Now, for some reason today, even though it was like a half day in school, it felt like it was a much longer day, and I have no idea why. I'll fix my camera there. Some people have been asking me about all these paintings in the back. I don't know if you can see them that well or not, but there's a couple paintings up in here. This painting is one of my mom's. This painting is one. There's a painting that my mom drew. My mom painted. It's the one with the woman with the thing on her head. It's a painting that kind of represents my birth mother. Obviously, I'd never knew my birth mother, and I actually have the picture that was painted from, but that is kind of sent to me to represent my birth mother. And then the one with the baby is a painting of me that was done in Haiti that my parents paid someone to make. And then I got a bunch of little African and a bunch of African trinkets. I'm gonna call them Africans. I don't exactly know where all of them are from. The boat's from Haiti, but the lion, the turtle, the frog, and the drum are all from various parts of Africa for my dad traveling to those parts. So yeah, just a little, in case any of you were wondering what all that stuff is. But you know, gosh, so it feels so dead without having Steven here. I wish she was here, but oh well. Someone the other day asked me why. They were like, "Why do you why do you do this podcast?" I was like, what do you do it for?" And honestly, I think it was just I was kind of bored, man. I need something to do, and having a podcast was something that was fun, and it's relatively easy enough to do. You just make a Spotify account, and like all of it's free. Like I have not had to pay for really anything. I paid for the laptop, but I paid my dad for that. It's a nice little PC. Um, but like honestly, I think like we said in the beginning, I had the idea, and Steven also had the idea, and we're just like, why not make this a thing? Why not uh, really make a podcast happen? And I think it's a good outlet for me because I've always wanted to be able to have a platform where I can talk to a large group of people out where it kind of can reach farther than just school. It can reach, I mean, anyone can see all of this stuff, absolutely anyone can search me up now and see all this stuff. I post my videos, I post my articles, I post my, all that stuff on social media, and it reaches a good amount of people. I mean, I think I can like check it on Instagram where it tells you your reach. If you have like a professional Instagram account, you can change it, and it can tell you exactly how many people have seen your content. And I have a couple, like 10 or 20,000 people have seen my content. It's really awesome to see that stuff. It kind of it makes me feel a little better that my stuff is able to get out there. I think it's really fortunate that we're in this time of period where we can do something awesome like this, where I can sit in my room with a camera and a laptop and a TV monitor and literally create a podcast out of my room. I mean, it's awesome. It's all even better to have someone to do that with, like Steven, where he has great ideas. He tells me he's great ideas, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Or like, hey, maybe let's do it this way or something like that. It's great to have someone to bounce all that stuff off of. But yeah. And hello again to all the people joining right now. Y'all don't have to savor the whole thing. It's going to be a longer podcast. I'm going to try and make this a little longer. Thank you for tuning in here. I am going to change the name of our podcast again. I think me and Steven need to have a producers meeting and figure out a better name for it, because if you search it online, I mean, there's already a bunch of podcasts with that name. I don't want it to be like something that's common, that's super common. I kind of want it to be something that's a little more unique. So I think we're going to try and figure out a different name to it and kind of try and, just, we'll find something. We'll find something a little unique, change the logo up a little bit so it's not that black and white circle logo. Try to find something a little more artistic and creative. Maybe I can paint it or draw it or something like that. But we'll figure something out. I was thinking last night, I was looking through all my stuff because I was, uploading a bunch of stuff and checking a bunch of stuff out. And I was looking at it and I was like, we need to change our, we need to like change our name, man. I haven't talked to Steven yet about it, but I am going to. And I was just like, dude, we need to change it. We need to get something more creative, something that people, when they see, they're not just like, oh, whatever, something that definitely catches your eye. If anyone even wants to text me or message me of different names, feel free to. That would actually be helpful. I think you can go onto either my personal account or onto the account. You just hit contact and text the number. Feel free to. I would actually love to hear what you guys actually want our podcast to be called, because you probably have way better ideas than I do. And then Steven will be able to chip in his bit. Steven's actually the one who kind of came up with the original name. I think his name would have been a little more unique. I think his was like Off the Books or something like that. I changed it to Off the Record. I think we should stick with Off the Books, but um, right, so set up here. Sorry, I'm taking so many pauses. I have to keep setting this stuff up, so it's not a problem here. I'm using. You can probably see in the corner it says like powered by Wave Video. I'm using it's a streaming platform, so I don't have to. So I don't have to do it through. So I can stream to multiple different sites at one time. But yeah, this is fun. um, Y'all, I want to see some comments. I want to know what you guys are eating for Thanksgiving. Where are you guys going? You guys, I know some people said they're hanging out with some friends, going to some parties. A lot of Friendsgivings going on. I saw some posts earlier this week. I have never done a Friendsgiving. Then again, I've surprisingly enough, I haven't really always been that social of a dude, so that's probably why. But I want to do Friendsgiving at some point. I think it'd be fun. Make a lot of food, eat a lot of food, hang out with my friends. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for a good long time, for 1 month. But it's gonna be it's gonna be a fun month. If any of you guys are wondering, the reason that any of this is even happening is my mother is on withdrawal from some very bad, very powerful antidepressants that really kind of messed her brain up, and they weren't what she needed. But she had prescribed them, and now they kind of messed her brain up a little bit. And it's been I guess for a while, but I know it's getting better. I have to believe it's getting better. I can sense it's getting better. She's laughing and smiling a lot more, and it's happy to see her. I'm happy to see her a little better like that. But yeah, it's just a couple of people are always wondering, dude, why are you going to North Carolina for a month? This is so random. But I think it's better for her to be in a place where she doesn't have to be, in the same house, staring at the same stuff. She can be, in the beach house, watching the waves crash along the beach and stuff like that, walking along the beach, all that super romantic shit. Pardon my language. Yeah, man, it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little rough. It was probably I've never had days. I've never really before had days like this where I was just kind of so like mellow and just kind of like I didn't really feel to do anything. But I definitely noticed it's kind of been rougher for me to keep that happy persona around. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Hopefully everything gets better soon. Thank you. People are still rolling through in here. If you don't have to savor the whole thing, I'm probably going to be on here for another half hour here. Again, this isn't really a episode per se. This is just we need to keep getting content out because I see what like some of my friends also do podcasts, and I see that their stuff is a whole lot more set up better than mine is. But then again, mine was kind of made on the spur of the moment, not something I've been thinking about for months. Something I've been thinking about for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then the opportunity just kind of popped up in my head. And when I found out that how to do it, that I could do it, it was an easy shot from there. Um, here's something funny. So I don't know if you can see it there. On my water bottle it says F. Jeez. On my water bottle it says F3. F3 is a F3 Nation is a thing that I'm a part of. It's like it's a men's workout group. It is exclusively a men's workout group. I mean, it is. It's just very bluntly, it is. It's just kind of how it happens. But you do like military style exercises. It's a couple times a week or maybe once a week, depending on where you are. For me, I do it sometimes on Saturdays. I'll do it, and it's an hour. Start at 7 in the morning, and you do workouts with a group of guys. And it's fun. Like I have fun with it. You get to make so many, like, you get to make so many. I don't know, so many friendships, or I don't. Friendships isn't the right word. I mean, you do make friendships, but I think relationships is the better word than friendships. It's not really. It's more you make a lot of relationships, um, and that's something that's really fun. But yeah, it's funny because I put it on my for Mr. Reidenbach class. I'm in Mr. Reidenbach's class, and I put it on the paper for it was like a little card so you could like remember our names. I put it on the paper that was part of F3, and then very briefly he started calling me F3, and I was like, I didn't correct him or anything, but I felt so like embarrassed every time he said it because I'm like that's not my name. It's just that was like that's not actually my name, but yeah, it's what can you do? You know, but it's F3 is a great thing. It's actually Raffo Park. It's over by Tractor Supply over in Mount Joy. Just type it into Google Maps; it'll take you there. It's every Saturday, 7 p.m. Sorry, 7 p.m. 7 a.m. in the morning. I actually there are a lot of Hempfield kids who I think could benefit from it. A lot of Hempfield kids would be in really good shape for it. It's not even the thing where you have to be in great shape for it. You just need to be able to be willing to do it. You know, you don't have to be, great shape or anything. No one's expecting that. I'm not even in perfect shape actually. Um, but so yeah, it's yeah, this is a very memorable episode of this podcast. Of course, Steven were on here, he would be lighting this place up, making us 10 times better. With Steven and Stu and something with his grandparents. So yeah, he's old family guy. Steven did a very good job. I forgot to. I don't know why I did say it. Steven did a really good job um, at the talent show on Sunday. No, I think my sister just came home. Steven did a really good job at the talent show. Give me 1 sec.
Hi.
Hey.
Where are they?
They are doing something. Dad's doing something for work. I don't know where they are, but Mom and Dad went to do something for his work. But I'll only be in here for a little bit more. I'm doing my podcast. That was actually my sister. She just came home from college. Oh my gosh, you guys want to see something really funny? I don't know if you can see this well, but if I hold this up, you can see President Joe Biden. So last night, sometime this past week, President Joe Biden must have gone on Threads, and on Threads he has his phone number put on it.
So I thought it'd be funny if I texted it. So I did, and it set me up so I can actually text Joe Biden. It's really funny. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with it. I just think it's funny that I can speed dial the president. I don't know why. I thought I had to do it, but do what you got to do, you know. No, we're gonna wrap things up. I don't need to keep this any longer.
Yeah, but just Thanksgiving, obviously. Thanksgiving is important. Good time to be with.
A good time to be thankful. Lots of things to be thankful for. It's never something not to be thankful for. Good. Just remember that, y'all. I've had ideas of like starting my own separate podcast. Just it being like not like a full life podcast, but like 10 minutes of just like motivational stuff. I don't know. I might do it, but I will be in North Carolina for a full month, so that's a lot of time. It's not. I don't know. I'll figure something out to do.
On bike rides along the beach. Going running along the beach. It's probably too cold to do that. I'm not sure exactly what the temperature's going to
be. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to miss y'all. It's going to be a fun time. I really hope that it helps my mom get a little better. But, yeah. Thank you all for joining. Seems like there's only 2 people who are still in here. But yeah, feel free to go on about your day. I'll see you all next Monday. It's a full week next week. And then I won't see you guys and after that week, I won't see you until January when we get back from spring break. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys in school next Monday.
have a great Thanksgiving. We will be doing another podcast sometime during the break. I'm not sure exactly sure. Me and Steven will work that out, and we'll send posts out. Maybe we'll even get a guest star on here. We'll figure something out. We always do.
Thank you all for listening. Happy Turkey Day. We'll see you later. Going off the record.